On the front row then, it's Matthew Fawkes in pole position, as I suspected. Adam Wright on the front row with him. Ben Cottle and Lenny Wood on row 2. Mark Ridout and James Browning on row 3. David Darling's well up there. So's Andrew Dawson. Will they all make it through? It's been waved off, has it? No, it's not. It's running. There's a green light flashing there through me. Adam Wright's had a poor start. Matthew Fawkes leads ahead of Lenny Wood. Lenny Wood in second. Unbelievable. Adam Wright, James Browning, Mark Ridout, Andrew Dawson, Ben Cottle, Alex Lamin. Andy Cowell's got a better run out of Zulu and goes by him on the exit. So it's Fawkes, Wood under pressure now from Adam Wright. Adam Wright inside of Lenny Wood. Lenny Wood goes to cover. He's never been in second place before. I don't think he's going to give it away cheaply. Down the inside though. Can't stop him this time. Will he have a run round the outside? No, right. Lenny Wood fighting hard. This is played into the hands of Matthew Fawkes, and it's played into the hands of James Browning, who's going to do Adam Wright into the boot section. He's going to cut across to the apex. He makes it very hard for Adam Wright, and Mark Ridout has run through as well. Andrew Dawson inside of Lenny Wood. It's a frantic opening lap, and there's a penalty board out. There's a penalty board out for kart 46. That's down the field. That's Andy Cowell. Up front, Matthew Fawkes. What a lead that he's got. It was 2 seconds on that last lap. Browning in second now ahead of Wright, Dawson, Lenny Wood. What's happened to Mark Ridout? He seems to be missing. Down the field. A cone goes flying. But Mark Ridout's down behind Tim Hill, and he was in 16th at the end of the last lap. It's going to be a bad day now for Mark Ridout. So Adam Wright, Andrew Dawson, Matthew Fawkes' lead. 1.7 seconds. There's no guarantee that James Browning won't run him down before the finish. Can Andrew Dawson get in the mix here? He won at Rye House. He's been quiet for the rest of the season, pretty much. So it's Matthew Fawkes, James Browning, Adam Wright, Andrew Dawson. Clear of Lenny Wood, Andy Cowell with a penalty, Ben Cottle, Alex Lamin, David Darling, I think that is, or is that Craig Rankin? Craig Rankin, Ben Cottle, Craig Rankin, John Gooch, Michael Ballinger. Alex Lamin is in 11th place. So that's John Gooch in 23. That's 9th place in blue. That looks like Ballinger in 10th. Lamin in 11th. Paul Williams for the first time. Mark Turner, Tim Hill, Mark Ridout. 30 is Robert Stapleton ahead of Henry Jackson out of the B final. So Matthew Fawkes' lead is now down to just a second, and James Browning is towing Adam Wright and Andrew Dawson back to the leader. 5th place, Lenny Wood. And then we've got Cowell and Cottle. The battle is about the front 4. One second becomes 0.7 of a second. Matthew Fawkes needs to find a couple of tenths here to hold off James Browning. We're through the first third of this 12-minute final. And it's Matthew Fawkes leading, a shrinking lead though, as James Browning has got down to a couple of cart lengths. And Adam Wright is not far behind. Now James Browning needs to go straight through Matthew Fawkes and gap him immediately, or Adam Wright will be back in the fray. He's looking to the inside into turn one. It's brave, it's ballsy, it's side by side with Matthew Fawkes. If it doesn't work, it's going to lose him quite a bit of time. Fawkes hangs on. Browning round the outside's never going to happen. Oh, Andrew Dawson's done Adam Wright. And now it's a three-way fight for the lead. And Matthew Fawkes has hung on to the lead. Browning takes a look over his shoulder, expecting to see Adam Wright, and he sees Andrew Dawson instead. And Wright needs to get back on it, because as they fight, he can still get back into this lead battle. A penalty for Corns for cart number 10, which is Ben Cottle. So both Cowell and Cottle have got penalties. That's good for Craig Rankin, John Gooks and Alex Lamont. Up to Christmas corner. It's still Matthew Fawkes holding off James Browning, but he runs wide and Browning is in front. Round the outside, Andrew Dawson. Can he make it work? Yes, he can. Andrew Dawson looking a bit tasty here. Now the question is, who's got the beans? Is it James Browning or Andrew Dawson? Because Matthew Fawkes and Adam Wright don't seem to quite have it. Browning looks over his shoulder. Dawson gets down behind the Nassau panel. He's in the slipstream. Wright needs to get straight past Matthew Fawkes. And he hasn't done it at Inkerman's. Down the hill. Dawson can't afford a single mistake or he'll lose the toe. And he might have. That run out of Zulu was not very tidy. What's the gap this time? 0.48 of a second. That's on the outside of the zone for a toe. Browning's getting away. Adam Wright to the inside of Matthew Fawkes at Christmas. Drills it in deep. Can't make it stick. Fawkes stays in third place. Downhill, 4 minutes left. And I think James Browning is looking at another win. And Adam Wright needs to mitigate the damage by getting past Matthew Fawkes. Well, let's face it, it's been quick, that's why he was on pole position. Lenny Wood, an excellent fifth. Ben Cottle in sixth with a penalty. Andrew Cowell in seventh with a penalty. Craig Rankin, Alex Lamont. Lamon's now moved up. And Andy Cowell is plummeting down the field. I think he's been off. He's restarted ahead of the leaders. So Browning, Dawson, Fawkes, Wright. Cowell gets out of the way. And Wright tries and fails again. Just unable to get by. A penalty for 49. It's Craig Rankin. He's out. Cowell's in pit lane. Under 3 minutes left of the heavyweight A final here at Whilton Mill, round 10. Down the hill, Dawson closer than he's been for a while. On the bumper, in fact, into the boot section. Shoot it up the inside of the toe. Not this time. I think perhaps a better idea will be up at Christmas corner. But Browning is suddenly not quite as fast. And Matthew Fawkes has come back to them. And Adam Wright's there. We have a four-way dice for the win. Browning gets a good drive out of turn 1. Dawson back in the tow, Fawkes right on his bumper. Across to Inkermans, down the inside, Dawson, that's heavy in the side, will he give it back? Bang, 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 and somehow Adam Wright's forcing his way to second place. Browning back in front, on the grass. I wonder if Dawson will get away with that one. So coming round, oh, Browning on the defensive. Up to Christmas corner they go. Wright looks to the inside, Browning on the defensive, Dawson on his bumper. It's a humdinger of a finish here. Wright forcing, oh, Dawson into a spin. And Browning's now got 2 or 3 kart lengths with a minute left. Around they come. There'll be 2 laps to go. Has Wright got away with that one, or is there a penalty? Just a contact warning. And the race has settled down. It'll be the last lap board next time by. James Browning with a couple of kart lengths on Adam Wright. Is there a big finish left in Adam Wright? He's close enough. Interesting line by James Browning out the corner. There's a penalty. I didn't see who that penalty was for. It could have been 13, it could have been 15. Up to Christmas, closing. Brown very narrow. A chance for Wright on the exit. Browning narrow, so narrow into Inkermans. Down the hill. How close, there you go. They're coming down to the boot for the last time. He shows the inside, trying to make a mistake, or force a mistake on Browning, who goes in narrow. Crisscross on. There's a yellow flag out. A yellow flag for a car parked at start-finish. That's harsh. It's a win for James Browning ahead of Adam Wright, Matthew Fawkes, Lenny Wood, Ben Cottle. Alex Lander-Lamin will come through and finish in 6th. Mark Ridout recovers to 7th. Not sure what happened to him. Tim Hill appears to have... Is that Tim Hill? Parked his car at start-finish.